There is an ancient saying in our culture: Rishi Moolam and Nadi Moolam cannot be known. They are not supposed to be known. Moolam means origin. Don't search for the origin of the rishis, nor search for the origin of a river. This saying is conveying a deeper meaning. It is about elevating the individual consciousness to a higher level. There cannot be a river without water. However, can you pinpoint the source of the water? Did the water appear from the clouds, or did it appear from the ocean? Did the ocean evaporate into the clouds? Did the clouds drain the water into the river? It is not simple to conclude. All we can say is that the river appeared from a higher nature. One may physically discover the source of a river in a particular mountain. This does not mean it is the source of all the water in the river. Similarly, Rishi Moolam cannot be known. The rishis appeared from a higher order. Rishi Moolam and Nadi Moolam cannot be known. This is the ancient saying. It is also meaningless to determine a birth date and time for a particular rishi. In the Eastern culture, the concept of time is very different compared to the West. In the Western world, time is always linear and is unidirectional. In our culture, we said that time is circular. It is cyclic. We also accept some amount of linearity. For example, birth and death is a linear aspect within the cyclic nature of time. In which direction does time flow when it is circular? You cannot determine. This cyclic concept is already engraved in our minds, having born in this culture. Our culture did not give much importance to recording dates for the historical events. Some say that Ramayana period was 7,000 years ago. Some say it is 18,000 BC. The dates are interpreted in different ways. When the Westerners arrived, they interpreted our scriptures and events in our history and arrived at time periods. They assigned time periods to Puranas and also to the Vedas. This only led to confusion and unnecessary debates that is happening to date. How does it matter to us when our concept of time is circular? Time is not linear for us nor unidirectional. Circular means that which repeats. It resembles a wheel going round and round. We call this as wheel of time. It is also called as Kalachakra. The Kalachakra has 4 yugas: Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga. They keep repeating one after the other in the wheel of time. The yugas are backed by mathematical and astronomical calculations. The manifestation of human consciousness is very different in every yoga. In Satya Yuga, the human consciousness is more evolved. Meditation happens naturally. In Kali Yuga, the human consciousness is least evolved. Meditation doesn't happen naturally. When the Kali Yuga ends, the Satya Yuga will naturally commence, considering the cyclic nature of time. Our scriptures describe innumerable universes bound by Kalachakra. The nature of time is different in these universes. There is a story narrated in the Puranas that happened in Treta Yuga. There was a king named Kakudmi. Kakudmi had a beautiful daughter named Revati. He was looking for a suitable bride for Revati, and Kakudmi decided to go to Brahmaloka along with Revati to seek Lord Brahma's advice. He had to wait for half a day to get an audience with Brahma in Brahmaloka. Later, Brahma received him and his daughter Revati warmly and gave them necessary advice. Brahma said that Mahavishnu has been born as Baladeva in Bhuloka. Baladeva will be the best match for Revati. Kakudmi and Revati spent the entire day in Brahmaloka and eventually returned to Bhuloka. When they returned to Bhuloka, they were in a state of shock. Bhuloka had completely changed. The people looked very different. Kakudmi and Revati were well built and very tall. To their amazement, they found the people in Bhuloka relatively short and ordinary. Their kingdom, Kushasthali, was now Dwarakapuri, an island. Kakudmi and Revati had spent one day in Brahmaloka. One day in Brahmaloka is 4.32 billion years in Bhuloka. One cannot imagine the changes that can take place in 4.32 billion years. Bhuloka looked vastly different. There are many such events quoted in our scriptures like Yoga Vashishta and Tripura Rahasya with respect to time and space. During the time of Adi Shankara Bhagavatpada, many matha or religions existed under the umbrella of Sanatana Dharma. Time or Kala was a religion by itself. The cyclical time was considered eternal and also worshipped as the Atman. Time was important for rituals and also as a guide towards spiritual progress. Our rishis had deep insights about the nature of time. Our scriptures describe infinite universes existing in parallel, and the nature of time is different in each of them. The universes are bound by Kalachakra, the wheel of time. In these universes, the yugas repeat themselves and follow one another in sequence. It is Kali Yuga in Bhuloka now. It may be Treta Yuga in a different loka. The universes themselves are subject to creation and destruction. When a universe is born, events in each yuga are repeated. Ramayana and Mahabharata are also repeated for the sake of the jivas who are born in that universe. Death and rebirth happen continuously in these universes until the time the universe itself undergoes destruction. The jivas are reborn in these universes in a yuga that is prevalent in that universe. The birth is based on their destiny. This is karma. The jivas experience the universe based on the nature of their body and mind accorded to them by the karma. This is Kalachakra and the cyclic nature of time. Having born in this culture, the cyclic nature of time is deeply engraved in our minds. The cyclic nature of time is described in our scriptures. Our culture believes in rebirth. We are bound to birth and rebirth, trapped in the Kalachakra. In the process, we are subject to constant suffering. Our scriptures describe sadhanas to escape the Kalachakra. In the Kalachakra, the human birth is extremely rare and auspicious. It is a birth that is not to be wasted. This is the only birth that is endowed with free will to escape the Kalachakra. Our birth and the experiences that we undergo is based on our past actions. This is karma. Karma is not just about fate. The present life is the result of our past actions. Our past actions were based on our own choice. This is how we exercised our free will. The actions that we undertake now can shape our future. This is about how we exercise our free will in the present. Our free will can change our destiny. The free will is the tool that is available to escape the Kalachakra. It is about how we use it.